Hey guys, so I'm going to show you my favorite game on my phone. It's called Idle Kingdom Clicker. This game is still in development. It's one of my favorite games to play. And what you do is you create a little kingdom using these little slots here. You got grassland, swampland, that's a mountain. You got you got shrines, things to help upgrade stuff. I'm going to go through as much as I possibly can. So what's going to happen is, I'm actually going to reset. So I'm going to go down to this little chalice here, and I'm going to reset the game. So we're going to start here. I'm going to build my little kingdom here. Now, see where it says switch map? Okay. I'm on the highest map that I could be on. You start on this map here, Gold Coast, World 1, but I'm actually on World 5, so I'm just going to stay right there, okay? Because that's where I'm going to get the best multipliers for my prestiging, which is the upgrading. So what you do is you got your little castle here. It's at level 1. They're going to give you a free piece of land to start, more buildings, foraging hut, okay? So that's your first block here is going to be foraging hut, okay? And then you're just going to tap here, and you're going to collect, and then actually you're going to upgrade the castle, and you're actually going to delete the foraging hut and build yourself a farm. You can see how it equals 1 sack of food. This equals 100. And then eventually we'll build bakeries, which equal 3,000. Okay, so obviously this is going to produce more food over time. We're going to hold there, and we're just going to get that all the way up, and we're going to collect and just keep upgrading it so it gives us the most food possible. Then we're going to start adding some tiles. All right, let's just keep adding tiles. Keep adding tiles. Now, what I did there to collect more food is I just double tapped on that to collect more food. You can also hit collect right there. So we're just going to keep adding tiles. Now, I'm adding grassland because I want to build farms and bakeries and food stores. So now this is a forest. You'll see in a little bit why I want some forest and why I'm doing this a certain way. This game is about having enough of your food, material, and science, okay, to advance here. Food, material, and science, and then your tiles. This is what helps you prestige right here in that box there, okay? Now, this is some harmless bandits, excuse me. I can't do anything with them yet because I have no material. How do I get material? More buildings, go to the material tab. I can build a wood cutter. Let's do that. Let's tap on this to get some wood cutter. We'll advance it. Then we'll tap on that tile, build a stockpile. The stockpile is where you collect your material. How do you collect from a farm? First, we're going to build a bakery. Now, the only way to get any food from a bakery, it has to be fed by a farm. So I like to put 2 farms per bakery, and then I advance it. You see how those arrows are orange? That means you can double the production or raise the production level. So these are food stores. This is what collects food. Obviously, we're just going to keep building those a bit. Doing that like that. I'm going to go over here, build another farm. I can just double tap here, and it builds them for me. And then some food stores, food store. We'll advance all of this as well. So I'm obviously going to be focusing on the beginning of the game with making as much food production as possible, because food production, as you can see here, the only way to get this water tile is to have 2.53 AH food, which I do have. So I'm going to claim it. Then it's already brought it up for me. I'm going to build a bridge using a material. Excuse me. Tile there. Now, another forest. So guess what I'm going to build? A shaman. And that's going to start getting me science. Libraries, collect science. Oops, we're going to collect that. We're going to advance them. You're going to see why. Because of research. You need to build a university, which you'll see in a little bit, to get research to help. Look, my foraging hut's level 25. My food store, level 25. Obviously, you're going to be starting at level 1. All right, so what is this? This is a shrine. This shrine of knowledge gives me 7 times food production. That's amazing. That means I'm going to be able to to advance and get more tiles a lot quicker because I've just raised automatically with that shrine my food production 7 times. Now, here, this is what we're going to do next. This right here, hardwood for forest lodges. We're going to get that water. We're going to build this bridge in that direction. Okay, we're going to hit that. Now, I could put a woodcutter there, obviously, because it's a forest, but you can put a better one. So a woodcutter gets you 1 material, a forest lodger gets you 2.5K material. Obviously, a lot better than your standard woodcutter. So you're going to want to build those when you can, because as you can see, to get up here, it's going to take me 1 day and 8 hours to overwhelm that forest. But don't worry, we're gonna shorten that up. But you can see you can't put a forest lodger here because you don't have the proper forest tiles. So we're going to do that. We're going to advance that. We're going to get some more water, and then we're going to build that kind of bridge to head over here. Now we're going to do that. Now here we go, swamp. But this has an mercury for an outcast hovel. So what we're going to do here is this. Now look, paper mill, 10. 2.5K. So we're going to make that, and then we're going to put here a university. And a university is going to allow us to do some research. Let's see, where am I? My squid fisher, 166 days. I probably, over a year, I need to do some work here on this. I've advanced so much that, here, 50 days for that. We'll just stay there for that. It's not really important. Right now, I'm trying to advance in this level as much as possible. We're going to get that tile. Actually, I should have got that tile. It doesn't matter. Now, 7 times for material. That's what's going to help us get that a lot quicker. So, 27 minutes, though, because my science production's kind of low. So, I need to raise up my science production. So, we're going to go over and get some more science production. Okay, so the reason why the reason why I want to get up here is because there's a shrine for 5 times for food stores, libraries, and stockpiles. And I really need that. I really, really need that because I'm raising production 7 times using shrines. So I need to create a way for those shrines. For the food stores and all of that to keep up with the fact that I'm using all these shrines. Okay, so now I have a minute. The reason why I'm double tapping on all this stuff is because when you double tap on a tile, if it is a production tile, you see how that's red? That means it's struggling to keep up with production. The little transport guys can't keep up. So I'm trying to advance. You can actually use these royal edicts to speed up the food stores. All right, so let's see here. We're going to double that. Let's see where that got that to 15 hours. But I need this. I need that shrine right there. And we're going to go here to my stash. And I have 20 minutes for food. We're going to open that. And that's going to allow us to build some more tiles here. So I'm going to get back over because, look, I can build another one of these, Outcast Hovel. Okay, not for another minute and 46 seconds because I don't have enough material, so I gotta up my material production. Still a minute 32. Let's go. You know what we're gonna do? Go to my stash. There it is. I got 9 of them. We're gonna just use one of those to get myself some more material. We'll do another university. Put a library for collection of science. We're going to do this, do this, do this. And now look, 29 minutes. But guess what? Let's see what I have in my stash. Oh my God, I have 46 of these. So we're going to use those to help me just get that and get that over with. So I have that done. Just kind of upgrading stuff. So I only got 2 hours to do that. Okay, so basically I'm obviously not going to sit here for 2 hours while that happens. But you can see that you get to build a kingdom. Now I'm advanced in this game. I've been playing for a long time. So you're not going to be able to do all of this right away if you should download this app, which I highly recommend, because it's an awesome, awesome game. Okay, you just want to keep everything advanced. Okay, so let's just go through here. So I just built this a little kingdom. Now I'm not, well, what I might do here is see if I can build a bridge. 56 seconds. The whole goal of this game is to prestige, okay? So when you click on this little chalice down to the bottom right, this is your kind of how advanced your kingdom is, okay? Right here, 61 out of 672 tiles. That's the highest I've gotten in this kingdom. Right now I have 40 tiles. 40 is my multiplier, and you can see that I'm advancing the food, the material, and the science here, and it changes the multipliers, and then it changes the prestige. Then you can see down at the bottom, if I reset right now, it'd be 1.01 times faster, which is obviously not very much. You want to get that as high as possible. But what happens is, the higher you get, the closer I get to 60 tiles, it could take 2-3 days for a new tile to come up. So you constantly want to be advancing and doing research. And that's where research comes in. You want to do research. So you need bottom left science to do research. And then you have your boosts. This gets your production up, your cart speed up, and your research speed up, okay? And then you got this tile here, which has your shop, which has your, I never spend money on games, real money. And here's your stash, all kind of ways. So if I wanted to, I can boost production 3 times for 30 minutes. And then I can boost transport 3 times for 30 minutes, okay? Which brings that to only 43 minutes. So I can overwhelm them, get these tiles up here to get 5 times transport. And then here I have 7 times science. There's a 7 times food production over here. And so your goal is to get this multiplier as high as you can, so when you prestige, things take less time. So that is kind of a quick, intro to Idle Kingdom Clicker. Again, it is my favorite game to play, other than like my F1 racing game, which I also love, but they're very different. This is a game that you can spend a lot of time on, and actually, I have 3 kingdoms. That's the other thing. And the game is still in development, so I actually have 3 kingdoms to play with. And that's my 3rd kingdom, okay? And, you can do different maps. You can switch maps and stuff, and you have different maps. You have 3 different kingdoms, so you get your save. I can open my original kingdom that I started with before I figured out that I could have 3. I'm going to actually double my 41 minutes, so that's the game. You use ads to speed production along, okay? And you just build your kingdom, and you got to focus on making sure that you're producing enough food to get tiles, that you're producing enough science and universities, to get research going, and you have enough material to upgrade things like food stores, libraries, and stockpiles. It's a phenomenal game. I highly recommend it. Download it. And you're going to start off small, obviously. Here is my original one. I have 57 tiles on this one, still 4 minutes till I could build that bridge. You can see here, there's a 7 times food production there. I already have 7 times there, so I'm going to get 14 times food production, which is going to help me get the tiles. So I can get up here, where I can build an herbalist hut. And if you build an herbalist hut, give me 1 second. An herbalist hut, where is it? 2.5K food production. Again, where a forging is only 1. A farm is 100, a bakery is 3, get some herbalist huts at 2.5K, and you're really rocking and rolling. So thank you so much for watching. Again, this is in development. You can see that there are maps still coming. I have actually emailed the guy and spoke to him, whoever develops this, about some issues, about suggestions, about, hey, how does this happen? Why is this doing this and that doing that? And it's really a phenomenal game. Idle Kingdom Clicker. Go download it now. And thanks for watching.